Alright, hi everybody. So this is Carmolina, and I'm a recording artist, and I'm also an empress, and I'm very concerned about my people, humanity as a whole, but especially black people, because we really seem to get the boot, and a lot of confusion and misconceptions that are just internationally taught about us. So what inspired me to do this video is one of my Facebook friends. Her name is Mimi Worsley. She wrote, some black men literally treat the Kardashians like some type of royal goddesses. They, black men, be getting them bouquets of flowers and hire orchestras to play music. Why? They never went out the way for their black women they had before them trashy hoes. Why black women don't get royal treatment? Damn, I'm tired of white women getting royal treatment. These hoes care nothing about our black men. A lot of black women don't know how it feels to get treated like a true queen. I'm 20 and I've never had a man make an effort to take me on a date or do anything special for me. It's unfair to us black women. White women get praise and we don't. All right. This is a serious topic. It's 100 degrees out here, so I'm probably going to be sweating. Black women internationally are noticing these same exact things. Even me, I put something on Facebook recently about, black men have really lost their love for their black woman. And I wouldn't say every black man. Let me get that clear, because there are most definitely some kings out there that love their women, respect their women. And, African men aren't really like that. But this is a universal problem. First thing I want you viewers to know is that I've been all over the world. I've lived all over Africa. I grew up in Europe. I grew up in the US too, even in the Caribbean and different countries. So my answer and response is going to be a global response. It's not going to just be based on America or based off of the Caribbean or Africa. So what I want to say, Mimi, and what I want to say to everybody that's watching this video is that we have been institutionalized, and all of us are descendants of Africa, okay? We were dispersed into the four corners of the earth, meaning that we have African brothers and sisters in the Caribbean, Central and South America, in Asia, the Polynesian islands. I mean, literally, we are all over the world. So when I say black, I'm not just saying black American. I'm talking about universally black, okay? Si tú eres Afro-Latino, de Asia, whatever, it doesn't matter. We're black, okay? I've been noticing it too. I mean, why is it that, our men, they honor and they love other races of women other than their own? This is a serious problem. This is a genocide to a race. This is the beginning of a genocide. Somebody had pointed out to me, I just traveled from Washington yesterday to Texas, and I got some shows happening in Texas while I'm here. They were saying, I noticed that there are no other black couples. Like, everywhere we go, it's just black, white, black, white, black, white. Well, first of all, the white woman has always been treated like a prize. Even centuries ago, it's always been like, oh, okay, white is right, white is the best, white are rich, white has everything, white are the smartest, white, So, after decades of being taught this, it's like our people are beginning to accept this and to accept this notion, and especially black American men. I mean, not even just black American men, because even in the Caribbean, it's the same thing. Like, when I lived in Jamaica, let me tell you, Jamaican women are beautiful. I mean, their bodies, everything. I mean, black women in general are beautiful. But like, when I was over there, every time I saw a flyer that was advertising a show, a reggae show or a dance hall show, whatever kind of show, they never had on the flyer a beautiful Jamaican woman. Not saying that they can't put out any other types of women, but there was never anything to honor their women. And it's like, I couldn't understand that because, and it really bothered me. I'm like, this is insane because no other race. I have been to Asia. I've been in Europe. I've been all over the Middle East, same thing. I've been all over the world. I have never seen no other race doing this but our race. So the media, the TV, even when you watch shows now, they're slowly but surely getting rid of dark-skinned people or black people. You know, the supposed black people on that they're showing in movies now, they're all light-skinned or they look mixed. They don't look black. And this is a genocide. So when it comes to the black man, I guess he figures some kind of way within himself that, okay, if I go white, I'm doing right. You know, my woman's not good enough. They're probably thinking all kinds of things. One man responded, un haitiano, he responded to Mimi's post, and he was saying, oh, you know, but he was more speaking of black Americans, but it's the same problem with Afro-Latino too. He was saying, oh, you know, for generations, black people have lost their culture and the culture has been replaced by da 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 da. They don't know where they come from in Africa. They don't know their language. They don't know anything. To me, this is an excuse. And the reason why I say that is because when I grew up, I always knew something was wrong. I always knew. And my father, for an example, used to always tell me, look, we come from kings and queens. We're originally from Africa. You know, us coming here, all these different names that they call us isn't even real. So when I grew up, I always knew I was going to go back to Africa. I knew it. Like, even though they call us all these different names, I always knew it was Africa. And then other than that, of course, I have Indian. You know, I went and I stayed with my different tribes that I know of. And so, you know, these are all excuses as to why you don't know or why you can't. Why can't you get a passport? You know, when I went and I traveled and I lived in all these different countries and did the things that I did it because I wanted to. It's not because I knew exactly where I was going or I knew people there. And, you know, I'm just reflecting and answering to what, you know, the Haitian said to me on Mimi's post. He was saying, oh, you know, they don't know nobody over there, you know, where they going. And I said, hey, you know, you got to get a passport. You got to travel. You got to start seeing things. So why is it that our people can get passports to go to Europe? Europe is always praised. And this is another topic that I want to get into also. Here's the thing. Every time they show anything black, right? Or anything about Africa, or anything about the Caribbean, anything black, period. It's majorly like we're ghetto, we're poor, we don't have nothing, we're in a struggle. It's never nothing good. And especially when it comes to Africa, they go out their way to show on media like it's poor, it's diseased, nobody has nothing, whatever. And it's not just in Africa, but all the black countries. Even if they show South and Central America, you notice they always leave out black people, which is crazy because the largest African population outside of Africa is Brazil, which is South America. So what does that tell you about the rest of South America? What about the Garifuna people of Belize who were never enslaved? They were captives that crashed into Nicaragua, into Belize. They kept their culture, they kept their language, everything, and it's still intact unto this day. So, you know, this is nothing but a system of control to keep us down. And it's the same thing with the music. Look at how talented we are. We're being attacked as a people. Anybody who's denying this is lying. I don't care what you say. You are lying if you're going to say that this isn't right or that it's not a genocide. Because if it wasn't a genocide, there will be more equality shown when it comes to black people. And there's no equality shown. Perfect example. I remember when we moved to Europe when I was younger, and I was on the bus in Heidelberg, and there was some teenagers that were on the bus too. And when they saw me, they were like, "What's up, my nigga?" They were going crazy, and I was looking at them like they were crazy because number one, I didn't grow up with my family or anybody in my family using the word nigga. That's number one. Number two, I'm not ghetto. My parents are highly educated people with degrees and retired from the government. My father hasn't retired from the government yet, but my mother is. My parents, we traveled, we went to many different places. So all of these are stereotypes which are shown in the world. And in terms of black women, when it comes to this topic, look, I'm a singer. I love all my people, and especially the woman, because a woman, we women, we are goddesses, okay? Without us, there couldn't be no life. But you see, woman of color, black woman, you've got to stop wearing this weave. I mean, I'm sorry. You just really have to stop. Wear a head wrap. Wear braids. Wear an afro. Wear your crown, queen, please. You don't know where this hair is coming from that they sell on the shelves, okay? I don't care if they're telling you it's clean or it's 100% human, whatever. I don't give a damn. We don't know where that hair is coming from. You don't even know if the person was killed and there was blood all over it and you wearing it on your head. And then you're wondering why our men don't love us. You gotta stop that. You gotta be African. You gotta be an indigenous woman. You are perfect. The Almighty created you with perfection. The Almighty created you flawlessly. Why are you wearing this weave? And then you're wondering why our men are running around lost. They don't know what to do. It's not your hair. You are perfect. Look, on my Facebook, I'm Carmolina Dalomba. Or look up Carmolina's music. I'm a singer, and this is actually my song, Woman I Suffer. I post every day now a natural queen with her hair, her natural hair and sisterhood, because I'm tired of this. I'm a singer. I'm not singing to you all because I want to get famous and I want money and all this. I'm singing because I got something in my heart that I know the Most High wants me to teach all of you. The Most High didn't allow me to go all over the world so that I could come and teach you some nonsense. The Almighty didn't bless me with the gift of speaking several languages so I could teach you nonsense. So I want y'all to open up your mind and listen to what I'm saying. Black woman, leave the weave on the shelf. The craziest thing about it is that every other race is getting rich off of you. It's not a black woman getting rich off that weave and selling it and packaging it. It's another race of people. All right? So we got to start loving one another again and building and unite as a people. UNITY. Unity. Love yourself. Respect yourself. When you start to go back to who you are, and that's the being, the powerful, earthly black woman that you are, our men are going to come back. Me, I'm not crying for no man because, I'm good. I'm happy. And, there are some beautiful black kings out there. I'm not even going to lie. But my mission at this moment in life right now is music. Okay? I want you to know you're beautiful and you're flawless. Okay? Leave the weave alone. Start educating yourself about who you are, our history, and where we're going. Marcus Garvey said, a people without a culture is a tree without roots. If you don't know who you are, how are you going to teach your black sons who they are? Of course, they're going to look away because they don't know. You haven't taught them who they are, that they're kings. Let me tell you, see my little 2 African kings I have? I tell them every day, you're a king, Papa. Every day I remind them, you're a king, you're a king, you're a king. Because I am activating the African in them to let them know they're not no from no down low class of people. I'm activating in them who they are. Let me tell you, I was listening to my one little boy today, and he was talking to one of his cousins. He was like, "What country are you in?" That's how much my two sons have traveled the world. They've been all over the world, and I've shown them. We did that on purpose. We showed our sons, Luke, you're from Africa. You are African. You're from beautiful kings and queens and gold and riches and education and science. You're not no heathen. You're not no nigga. You're not no thug. Okay? And I'm talking to the man right now. And you got to get that out of your mind. Those of us that are teaching, that are in the music industry, you got to stop promoting that. Because you are hurting us globally as a people. Internationally. Stop it. So Luke, this is Carmolina. And again, like I said, this is my song, Woman I Suffer, that's playing in the background. I am doing this video because I love you. I love my people. And I'm going to remind you, we are the children of the sun, all right? Look at the soil. Look at the soil. The soil is dark. The soil is dark, all right? Everything came from the sun, from the soil. So everything came later. I love you. Peace. This is Carmolina.